Clovia, the dance hall queen. What's up, girl?
Nothing. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, thank you for coming in here, stunning on us, blessing with your grace and your energy.
Ooh.
So, how would you describe your style of music?
Well, I'm Jamaican born. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica.
Get out of here.
Yes, I was, honey. I was born on the ground because they were shooting so bad where I'm from. I'm from Tivoli Gardens.
Okay.
And my mom was like, listen, we go outside, she gonna die. So she just decided out of all her 6 kids, or out of her 5 at the time, I was the last. So she was like, listen, I'm just gonna have her here. So, and then we moved over here, my grandmother, and we lived in Connecticut. My dad lived in the Bronx, and we just kind of bounced around back and forth. And now I'm back in Connecticut, so I feel like I incorporated my childhood and, you know, being in New York, it's a big hip hop scene. So I used to work with Dougie Fresh and Vicious and DJ CMS and all of them. So yeah, so I started doing hip hop and then tying in the Jamaican thing. And maybe before we're done, I could spit a little verse with a little Jamaican hip hop thing for you.
We love that. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Yo, did your mom teach you how to make jerk chicken before?
Yo, my mom loves, I swear when I get rich, I'm buying her a kitchen. She loves cooking. I don't like cooking like that. I like to clean, okay?
Hold on, you like to clean?
I like to clean.
Oh, okay, you still useful. Okay, I got you. I was about to say, you don't like cooking.
Not useful.
Okay. Lazy ass.
What can you do?
Everything.
That's right.
Yeah,
right.
everything. It ain't nothing I can't do. And if I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna pay somebody else to go do that shit. I'm one of them guys.
That's right. That works.
Word. So you go on the road with Spice.
Yeah. So I actually did. Spice is a phenomenal artist. When I tell y'all, one of the first shows I opened up with though was a hip hop show, Mano, when he came to Connecticut. And then most recently, Spice, last year I did her show, I think it was August. When I tell you that woman sells out a crowd, like unbelievable.
She's phenomenal.
Yo, you cannot be whack and go on before her. So literally, if you ever go on my Instagram and stuff, you'll see how hard I rehearse because you can't be whack and do a Spice show. Those people will boo you off because they came to see Spice. So I'm doing her next show again, June 6th at Toad's Place.
I'm there.
You are?
What?
Woo!
Is it Pig's Pussy Pork? I'm there.
Yes, New Haven, Connecticut, the legendary Toad's Place, June 6th. So I'll be at her next show.
It sounds exciting.
Thank
now,
you.
You just recently, last year, it's still recent, you went viral. You know, you did Joyner Lucas's song over and whatnot. What was the theme of that video?
So when he did the I'm Not Racist, my sister's actually a teacher, and she was like, the students keep singing this song, you should try to do it. So I listened to it, and I was like, I'm gonna do it from a female's perspective, you know. So I talked about how it is, how white women perceive us, and I really asked one of my coworkers, and she was like, you know, don't get mad, but you guys are ghetto, you guys wear your hair in those little stupid things, you know, like she went off, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this, you know, I try not to take it personal, and I put in my music. And then, you know, from a black woman's perspective, I was just like, you know, we're not ghetto, we're strong because we've always had to be. You know, so kind of try to help people see it from both sides of, you know, both sides of the spectrum. And in the end, we kind of got together in the video. I had this blonde girl I knew. She ended up doing the video with me, and people were giving her a hard time, like, oh my God. But it was me rapping both parts. She was just mouthing it so that the message could be delivered. And it had 1 million views literally in 46 hours on Facebook. And
how did you feel about it?
Honey, my cousin was like, oh my God, it's at 200,000. Oh my God. And then literally, it was insane, and I wasn't prepared. But also with that came a lot of hate, and that was my first exposure to, like, you know, if you want to call it fame. And people were in the comments like, oh, she's not black, she's Jamaican. And it was black people, you know. And
no, hey, we are worse haters.
Yo, why is that?
Hey man, self-hate, you jealousy, you know, I could do a better job, I wish that was me, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Envy, you know.
Honey, it was hard, but I had to learn. That's my first taste, and
it go with the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta let that shit roll right on off. Now you working on this new single about mental health.
Yes. So the song's called Not Alone, and I actually had heard a Breakfast Club interview with Taraji and Charlamagne, and you know he's big on mental health. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write something about this, but I was afraid I was gonna be labeled as like a conscious rapper. So in between, I did like a Drake remix, a City Girl remix, and I just worked on this privately. And then I waited, and then I completed the video. I have a cast of black, whites, older, younger, insane cast. My whole family. We're at a cemetery, we're at a hospital, like sneaking footage in the hospital at Yale Hospital in Connecticut. And I think it's honestly the best work I've ever done. And it just talks about how mental health is not necessarily like a white disease, it's a human disease. Like how they classify diabetes as, you know, black disease, etc. Like us, just urban community period, Hispanic, you know, Caribbean, doesn't matter. We just don't address our mental health like we should. If something's wrong with us physically, we'll go to the doctor. And then a lot of us don't even have access to, you know, mental health care at all.
Right.
So I felt like it was important to speak on it. So that's what I did, and I'm gonna drop it. I mean, I could give you a link. It's already out, but I just haven't figured out exactly how I want to drop it yet.
No, you just gonna drop that shit on this fit of the
There you go. There you go.
You're not gonna overthink this.
Okay, and that's my problem. I be overthinking stuff. Listen, I'm a perfectionist, okay?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. One day at a time.
That's right.
Well, 1 minute at a time, pretty much.
That's right.
But hey, this is 50.com. I can't let you leave here without you say you gonna bless us with a couple of bars.
Oh yeah, let me sing my little Jamaican hip hop thing.
Little Jamaican ditty.
Okay, I want that big house and that big Benz. Don't need nothing white. Give me that black fence. Bad bitch, you know I got it. Only fuck with deposits. I'm in that think tank. We talking big bank. Man, I bad y'all. Just know I pop shit. My time course. Nigga talk quick. Money man, I love my sick. Can't come on and eat my shit. Bro boys can't get no peak. Talbotin wants a freak. Everything brand new. These bundles in this coupe. The car don't need no roof. My shit is sold and it's glued, huh?
Sold and it's glued.
Hey, lace front, honey.
All right, now, if you're going to put your wig on, make sure it's sold and it's glued.
And glued. Okay, so the back, glue the front.
And man, tell them how they can find you.
You guys follow me
follow her
on Instagram at I am Clovia, Clovia. That's I am Clovia, Clovia. You could just type in Clovia on YouTube. It's not a lot of us, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, learn how to cook some jerk chicken, girl. And bring something next time. Hey, like I always say, you just can't say you're really something. You got to be man Clovia. Make sure you check out, not now, but right now. Right. You have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. Pow. And get your glue. And glue that shit down.